Well. The Dallas Cowboys coaching drama continues. And I've been contending on this channel that Jerry Jones had a plan. And I still believe Jerry Jones has a plan. The only problem is Stephen Jones has a plan too. Let's talk, Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can help us to continue to grow this channel and push us out into the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to, go ahead and like now. Oh, and our memberships are live. Please sign up, help support the channel. Now let's talk facts. I continue to contend that Jerry Jones has a plan. But again, the thing that I didn't anticipate is that Stephen Jones has a plan. I want to explain based on everything that's being said. I still contend Jerry Jones had a plan and has a plan. You know, you have to have a plan. If you go into a negotiation and offer someone something they can refuse, you're offering something that they can refuse, and you're knowing that there's a chance that they're going to refuse it. Jerry knew already there was going to be a chance that Mike McCarthy was not going to accept what he was offering. Lesser years, Jason Witten on the staff, and who knows what else. I believe that the target for Jerry Jones was and is Kellen Moore. Now, let me explain this, because I want to look at something that Mike Fisher has on Athlon Sports. Please go subscribe to Athlon Sports, or Cowboys Country as he calls it. He has a lot of great articles on there. And the article, the heading seems like, okay, Jerry is wanting Deion and Stephen is wanting Brian Schottenheimer. Let me get some clarity on this. I'm not saying this because I'm some kind of insider on Fish. I mean, like Fish or Brian, or Brian Broaddus or Bobby Belt. I'm just saying this. If you just look at what even he's reporting, he doesn't report this, even though he says, let's look at this. He says Cowboys push to hire Schottenheimer over Deion is Stephen Jones' idea per source. A source is confirming to CowboysCountry.com that while the Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has been getting top billing for being a singular solo mission driver in the coach search, it is son Stephen who is making the powerful push to hire Brian Schottenheimer for the job. So let's look at what that says versus what the headline says. Jerry's on a solo mission. But why are we talking about Deion Sanders? Why are we talking about Deion? Let's look further into the article. It says a source is now confirming to CowboysCountry.com that while Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has been getting top billing for being a singular orchestrator in the search with Robert Saleh, Kellen Moore, and Leslie Frazier, all getting interviews, it is son Stephen who is serving as the driving force to hire Brian Schottenheimer for the job. Where's Deion? Oh, wait a minute. Let's keep reading. Indeed, it is being suggested to us that whatever attraction Jerry might have to Colorado coach Deion Sanders, who visited by phone on Monday, January 13th, the same day the franchise chose to part ways with Mike McCarthy, is now back burner compared to Stephen's in-house push for Schotty. So let's be clear as it pertains to one Deion Sanders. Let's be careful calling Deion Sanders a part of the plan. I don't call Deion Sanders a part of the plan. Let's call Deion Sanders a dream. Deion Sanders is a dream in this situation. He's not a part of the plan. And the reason why I know he's not a part of the plan is that Fish himself has been saying, where's the interview? I'm the same way. Where's the interview? This isn't a plan until Deion gets an interview. It sounds more like a ploy for Deion to get what he wants from Colorado. And now the rumors are circulating that Deion is about to get what he wants from Colorado. And I've been saying this the moment Deion was mentioned. I'm just waiting on Deion signing the big contract with Colorado. I'm just waiting because I'm telling you, the plan for Jerry is Kellen Moore. The plan is Kellen Moore. But what I didn't anticipate, and now I'm understanding why Brian Schottenheimer is now so much in the picture, is that while Jerry has a plan, Steven has a plan too. And Steven's plan is really diabolical. I'm not going to knock Brian Schottenheimer. I've already done the research on Brian Schottenheimer. I mean, the one thing we know about Brian Schottenheimer will run the ball. So this could be a blessing in disguise for the Cowboys. Brian Schottenheimer may very well come in here and do better. And I'm telling you, for as many people who keep knocking Kellen Moore, okay, him and Dak Prescott were putting up video game numbers. You can tell me anything you want to about his offense, but that's what he did. Either that or you're going to tell me that Dak was successful in spite of him and Mike McCarthy. Kellen Moore is now with the Eagles. You can tell me anything you want to about Saquon Barkley. He's calling the plays. They're in the NFC Championship game. More than likely going to the Super Bowl. His stock is rising. He now has a second interview with the Saints. I didn't even know he had a first one. I'm telling y'all, and I think the only reason why Kellen Moore hasn't gotten a job in the past is because of experience. The kid's only 37. He would have been 35, 34 the first time he interviewed. Kellen's been interviewing for these jobs ever since he left Dallas. Everyone knows, contrary to these people who keep saying he's not this and that, this guy has a football mind. He does. He'll run circles around anybody who's talking bad about him. Kellen Moore, as it's been reported, when he steps into a room, he's the smartest guy in the room. He knows football better than any of us. We got to stop this hate on Kellen Moore. But Kellen Moore is going to be a head coach in this league over the next couple of years. This guy is not as bad or chop suey like people are saying. But as we go back to Deion Sanders, we have to understand something. It was Stephen Jones who didn't want Deion here the first time. Let's look at this real quick.
Go for the quality.
Everything with me going to the Cowboys was Jerry. Everybody in Jerry's family wasn't with it.
I was our capologist at the time. I was really the guy learning the cap. Had a really good feel for it.
And I know you're trying to get the numbers, and this is what we ought to be doing, is the hard numbers. But when you really look at it, we really don't have many like this.
And Jerry comes in there and goes, boy, he's smiling ear to ear. And he goes, guess what? And I said, what? We got us a cornerback. Deion's coming to Dallas. And he goes, it's very simple. We give him $13 million signing bonus and 3 years of minimum salaries. And I go, that's like record setting. That's not going to sit well with our team. And he goes, we can't do that. And he goes, well, I already did it.
He basically shoves me up against the door with his forearm. And I looked at him and kind of smiled. I said, you're really not going to hit me, are you?
And of course, I took a deep breath and he said, look, here's what we'll do. I can already tell you, I'll be able to sell Troy, Michael, and Nemeth that this is going to be good for us. Doesn't hurt us under the cap.
I called a team meeting and put Deion's salary numbers on the board so that everybody could look at it. And I said, now I'm going to ask this room, do you want Deion or not? And of course, the deal was a big yes, we want him immediately.
Now, what I want you to pay attention to in that clip is one Stephen Jones. Y'all keep talking about Jerry. When Jerry steps aside, Stephen's going to be a problem. I think Stephen's already a problem. I think it's Stephen, who he may have stopped Jerry from doing some bad things, but I think he stopped Jerry from doing some good things too. He's probably the very reason why this team hasn't brought in some top free agents. He's one of the very reasons. And I'm telling you, I got a feeling this team is going to suffer when Stephen Jones takes it over. Because with him, it's all about the bottom line. So let's sum this all up. Let me tell you his argument. I guarantee you when he's talking to Jerry, it was the same argument he had then. Let me tell y'all something. I've been telling y'all this and I've been telling y'all this. Deion Sanders is different. He's not about the circus without winning. With Deion Sanders, the show is about the winning. To Deion, you play hard, you win hard, you party hard. That's Deion Sanders. Deion doesn't believe in the party, the show, the after party, the circus, none of that without winning. Stephen Jones knows exactly what's going to come with Deion Sanders. You got to do a Colorado buyout. That's going to be $8 to $10 million. Then you got to make him one of the highest paid coaches in the league. That's going to be anywhere from $10 to $13 million. He's also going to want a top staff. He's not going to want just chop suey. He's going to want people that can guarantee, they can coach, they can guarantee wins. They're going to pay some money on the staff. They're going to have to bring in some of Deion's people, I'm pretty sure. They're going to have to pay some money. Deion's going to want free agents. Deion's going to want to do some trades. There will be money spent, not on the player side where there's a salary cap, but on the side where there is no salary cap, bottom line stuff. And Stephen Jones is saying, no, we don't want to deal with that. Stephen don't care what he don't care what Deion brings to the table as far as winning. Stephen Jones wants to win as cheaply as possible. Y'all think this is Jerry. I think a lot of this is Steven. And so that's why I say, no, Deion is not a part of the plan. He's a part, he's the dream. He's the dream. But he's not a part of the plan. He hasn't even interviewed. And I don't think Deion ever intended on leaving Colorado. I think it was a ploy, not a plan, a ploy to put pressure on Colorado. And I think it's going to work. Y'all tell me what you think. I just think that people keep just hyping this up, and I think the problem is nobody really knows. So we're getting a lot of speculation. So I'm just kind of looking at what's being said and how everybody is moving. And this is how I'm coming up with what I'm coming up with. Pretty much, I think this the same way that other people are too. But this is all going to come out in the wash. And I think you're going to find out that I've been more right than you think I have been. But we shall see. Again, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you haven't, please become a member. Until the next time, let's talk Cowboys. We talk facts. Peace.